certainly I can tell it on stream now.
No!
Because I didn't write it down. I have to say it at some point. Forgive her for her sins.
It's not a sin. I did nothing wrong.
So I pick her up from the airport, right? I get us an Uber. We're driving, and then there's this one moment where we're on a one-way. We're on a one-way, approximately.
So we're on the left side of the road, and as you know, in America, you drive on the right. So I didn't realize our one-way, and this was the only time I was paying attention while we were driving because we were stopped. So I sat there and I was like, oh my god, I'm on the left side of the road. I really am in Europe.
And I'm like, no, wait, no, what? No, I was so confused myself because okay, yeah, we were on the left side, but I'm like,
in my defense, I thought, because America, sometimes we're a little stupid, like when we use, inches and all our weird measurements and stuff, like feet, we have all this weird shit, right? So I assumed, because Japan and the UK I don't know why, I assumed that everywhere else was left side and that we were just we have to be interesting, America is so interesting, so we're gonna drive on the right instead. I didn't realize that it was the UK and Japan doing it backwards. It is extremely rare,
yeah. I told her, Nerissa, most of the world drives on the right side, and this is actually just a one-way street, and you're like, You turn around and you're like, are you sure? Is this really? I'm like, yeah, wait until we go around the corner. He will be on the right side, and also look where the driver is sitting, Nerissa. He's sitting maybe in the same position as they sit in America, right?
And I was like, oh my god, you're right. And the Uber driver's probably sitting there like, this fucking stupid American. Yeah. Oh my god.
And I explained to you, as from my knowledge, maybe there's more. There's probably another few countries, but from my knowledge, I only know of UK and Japan. Australia too, and New Zealand. And India, okay. 5 places.
Yeah.
Out of 1 million.
I'm sorry.
And I kind of make sense. New Zealand, Australia, I see a connection there.
Do you want to tell them about the currency one?
Yes, I want to tell them about that. There was another funny thing. On the same day,
we were talking about money.
Yeah.
And conversion, and I forgot.
We were thinking that we have francs.
No, yeah.
In Austria? I'm like,
I thought...
No, Germany! You thought it was from Germany?
Yeah!
Because Frankfurt or so, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know. I got very confused because obviously it's euros, right?
Yeah,
pretty much everywhere, and except in the UK, where I thought that they used francs, but they're not. What do they use?
What do they use, Nerissa? What do they use in the UK? I taught you. I'm hiding the chat.
Why don't they use euros?
They use pounds, girl.
Yeah,
pounds.
I don't know. Pounds is like.
I don't understand, Nerissa. How sheltered are you?
I've never been to the UK.
I know, still. You just hear about
it. They're like Americans. I'm sorry.
I feel like even most Americans,
No, they definitely do.
Right?
I don't know. I think it's because Sweeney Todd tricked me into thinking that it was an old currency because it's old. So I was like, oh yeah, that's the old currency. They use euros or francs now. I don't know. But I don't even know what francs are. Is that old French currency? I don't even fucking know. Why would I say that? What's wrong with? But also keep in mind, I was extremely jet lagged and very tired and laying on my Oshi's bed for the first time. So I require. Just imagine if you were in my situation. So embarrassing.
We used to, in Austria many years ago, we used to use a different currency that was called shilling.
Sticking out your gap
for
some shilling.
I have a head hoard.
You're so Europe.
Nah.
You're so Austria tax.
Oh my god, Austria taxes, please stop taxing me.